That was a Navy one. Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Xco World. In today's edition, we'll be discussing the match review between Chelsea versus Fulham. Now, the game ended 1-0 in favor of Chelsea. Kudos to Chelsea, but that was a Navy one. Well, before we go into the match talking points, I want you to click the like video. You can share if you actually want to uh, support what I'm doing. And if this is your first time of coming across the channel, I want you to actually click the subscription button beneath the video. Well, let's go without wasting no more time. Uh, it was a Navy one because Chelsea has not really been performing very well, and no, this is actually a London derby. And every derby game is not always easy. Remember, Chelsea lost their last game in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Middlesbrough, and the fans they were expecting a reaction, and could you say this is actually the reaction? But you never can tell. Chelsea, they are just moving on a roller coaster manner. You never can tell. You would think that they are moving in the right direction, and before you know it, they tend to do two step forward, one step backward, but without any gaslighting. Now, let's just calm down. Yes, they've been able to move up in the Premier League table to eighth for now, pending when Manchester United play their game, because now they are in the same point with Manchester United at 1 point. It's just that Chelsea have a better goal difference compared to that of Manchester United. Now, the game, yes, Petrovic was in between the post, and congratulations to Ben Chilwell, who came back from his long spell of injury. Yes, he didn't start the game. Cole played as a left back. This is Seal and Thiago Silva and Malagusto. What a fabulous game he had. He has been putting a good shift of recent now. He seems to be the only defender that has actually been blameless for the series of game. He has been consistent in the kind of performance the guy has been putting up. And the game was a bit tight because yes, Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, the players, the DM, and Gallagher was on top, and Palmer, Sterling, and Broja. I think Broja needs to step up. Yes, some may argue that he had a long spell of injury and he just came back, so he needs some couple of match to be able to gain up to the standard he was when he was playing on loan in Southampton, because we've not really seen anything much from Broja this season, because this is Chelsea. Even though that they've lost their identity, because Chelsea, they used to be one of the powerhouse in the Premier League, but they've lost most of their identity as a result of this new management bringing up a different strategy that has actually scattered the entire team, that even the fans could not even recognize the team. Even the ex-players, they were complaining, people like the Drogba, the John Terry, that they can't really recognize the team. So the first half was a bit cagey. There was not really much that happened between Chelsea and Fulham. Yes, I understand that Fulham was a bit reserved, trying to see how they can be able to hold their defensive shape and see what Chelsea can bring up to them. Then at the end of the day, second half, then they can be able to hit Chelsea on a quick counter attack. Yes, Petrovic did some beautiful saves, because that's from Wilson in the first half. You could understand that Cowell, yes, I don't blame him, Levi Cowell. I don't blame him any further. It is the manager I'm blaming, because this guy is not a left back. You could see when William was trying to cross the ball from the right flank, his mindset, because he has always been playing as a CB, he was already dragging himself to the CB position, leaving Wilson on mark. And kudos to Petrovic for making that saves. And towards the end of the first half, in the 49th minute, you could see Palmer had the ball in front of the 18. Every person was expecting him to shoot, and he did a dummy pass to Sterling. Thank God that Sterling was smart enough to be active and he collected the ball. And Diop was thinking he's going to shoot, only for him to drag the ball back, and Diop clipped his leg, and it was a penalty. And Palmer, on his usual calm nerves, stepped up, took the penalty, beautiful goal. And at that point in time, we'll expect that as soon as the second half is coming up, now Marcus Silva, the Fulham coach, have to tweak his formation so as to bring them out, because now they can no longer play defensive football because they are 1-0 down, and that caused the second half to be completely open. Yes, Chelsea, they were able to manage the game very well, and I think in the 80 something minutes, I can't really remember again, the Poch brought in Ben Chilwell to play a five-man defense so that it will be 5-3-2. And thank God he didn't come and hurt us, because that was exactly what was expected. Because Chelsea, they are not good in holding down result. They are not good in grinding down result. Because as long as you're in the Premier League, sometimes you just have to play the dirty game so as to grind the 3 point, because it is vital. Points and victory, they only help to bring the team more confidence. And yes, it's just that Chelsea, I don't really understand. Is it a crime for Chelsea fans to watch Chelsea game without having a panic section? Because by those towards the tail end of the game, you could see that yes, there were a lot of set piece that Anthony Taylor was just gifting Fulham, and Chelsea, they will be able to defend it, hold the ball, now go on a counter attack. I was so surprised at that point in time. This is where maturity in the game is key. They are not able to string a very close pass. You could see Palmer making a very blunder pass as against giving it to Madueke, and Madueke did the same thing, and I was just like, why are you guys just piling more pressure on yourself? But kudos to them that finally they got the victory. They've moved up. Let's see if anything positive can actually be able to go on, because you could see that this is just what they need to calm the atmosphere, because the atmosphere in Chelsea is toxic. So I want your comment in the comment section. What do you think about this game? And click the bell notification, because there are more video that is coming up. The AFCON is about to kickstart today, and there are more promising video. If I have a chance, I'll be able to release another one video tomorrow. Let's see how it goes. Come on, let's go.